Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Maddie, and it's so awesome to have you. I just love you. And if you're returning, thank you. But I'm just gonna get right into this video. Yes, I'm outside. Yes, I'm wearing a crop top, and yes, it's kind of windy. And I'm wearing this crop top to prove a point, but it is very sunny and warm out. So if I wanted to wear this crop top, it shouldn't really be a problem. Okay, so today's video is about body shaming and my story on how now I have been body shamed 4 times. It was like so crazy, literally so fucking crazy. So I'm gonna do an order of the times that they've happened to me. It's the 3rd time, and I'm just gonna get started that this ever happened to me. And I was probably more taken off guard by this experience than any of the other ones, just because I was just like, whoa girl, like what the fuck? Okay, so I work at a daycare, and I work with a lot of older people than me. Almost everyone that works there is older than me. Most of them have families, kids, or are like moved out on their own and have been for years, okay? It's not just like a group of teenage girls, but it is a group of girls. There's not one guy that works at our daycare. So one day I was cleaning the building, because every day I clean the entire building by myself. Yes, I am pretty much the janitor, but that's a different story for a different day. But I'm just cleaning, and I go into this one room to clean, and her classroom is like right here. So there's like a long hallway, and there's classrooms on both sides. So her classroom's right here, and the classroom that I'm going to is right here. And the classroom that I was going into is a toddler room, so it is like enclosed completely. There's a door to enter. Her classroom is a big kid room, so you can just like walk in. It's just like an open area with like a fence kind of thing going on. And so while I'm walking in, she's talking to this parent, and she's talking to them about how she really enjoys her other job that she works at, and she works at a plus-size clothing store. And she's talking about how they're so body positive and that she just loves the environment, blah blah blah. And I'm walking in. This is what I hear as I'm walking in. I do my thing. I think I was like going to grab something. I wasn't cleaning the whole room, so I came out very shortly after. And as I'm walking out, she's saying to the girl, she's like, because she is a little bit of a larger woman, and the lady that she was talking to was as well. I don't think either of them are like obese or fat or anything, but like she works at a plus size clothing store. You get the picture. Okay, I'm walking out, and she's like, at least we're not those kind of girls who starve themselves skinny. And honestly, people don't have to starve themselves to be skinny. Especially, they don't have to starve themselves to not be considered plus sized, okay? And I wasn't really offended. Like, I don't care. You have your opinion, I have mine, but like, I don't really agree with that. And as I'm walking out, she's saying that, and I kind of just like glance at her, but I wasn't like making it seem like I was offended. And she's like, oh, sorry. And she said it in a way that was like, wow, sorry you had to hear that, because you are the perfect example of what I was talking about. And I just looked at her and I was like, well, I'm not starving myself, so I think I'm okay. And I walked away. But it was just like so unnecessary and rude for her to comment on my weight the way that she did. Like, trying to make me feel bad for being skinnier than her. I just have always kind of distanced myself from her. She's left a bad taste in my mouth. That really did. Like, that's so rude. And like, if I was in there commenting on your weight, making fun of you, body shaming you, whatever you want to call it, for being overweight, like, you would lose your fucking shit. I guarantee it. So why do you think it's okay for you to comment, make fun of, body shame me for being smaller? Time was probably like a week later, 2 weeks later, whatever, I don't know. But I was going to my boyfriend's house because his whole family was having like a football party. And I got there a little bit after everyone else, and the kitchen was like filled with food, like football parties are. And I was hungry, so I was walking into the kitchen to go get some food, and I asked this lady who I like knew, and I was like, oh, like what is all of this? And she starts explaining to me what it is. And this guy from across the fucking room, so every single person that was standing in that room heard exactly what he said to me. He's like, "You're such a skinny girl, you need to eat some more food." I'm trying, okay? I was literally trying to eat food. That was what I came into the kitchen to do. So fuck off. Like, excuse me, but where do you get off telling me I need to eat more? I enjoy being skinny. I like my weight. Thank you. Sorry, I eat fucking healthier food than you do. Like, oh, it was just so irritating. And the fact that he said it in front of every single person in that room, he tried to make me feel like shit about being too skinny. And honestly, when people say these kind of things to me, I almost take them in a compliment, because like, thanks for calling me skinny. I'm not sorry about that. Like, I don't feel bad about that. So what the fuck? And it was just like, that was a very like minor thing that happened. I didn't even react to that. I just walked away and got my fucking food and ate it. But it was just like so unnecessary. Like, why are you saying things like that to people? If there was a fat person in that fucking room and she was looking for some food, you would not have announced across the fucking room, "You're too fat, you probably shouldn't eat that." That is literally the exact same thing that he did, except he did it in the opposite manner. And then the same day, me and my boyfriend leave this football party. I think we were gonna go to the movies. Sorry if like you can hear the wind, I just wanted to film outside. So I wanted to just stop by Fred Meyer to get some Goldfish, and he wanted to like return his shoes and get new ones for work because the ones that he bought didn't work out or whatever. And so we go into this Fred Meyer, he gets his shoes, and then I go to the Goldfish aisle while he's at the customer service. And I'm standing in this Goldfish aisle looking, and I'm the kind of person who, like, when I'm trying to pick out like crackers or anything like that, I like stand back from my aisle and I like look for a while because I'm indecisive. I don't know exactly what I want. And so I'm standing there looking, and then this guy comes down the aisle, and I'm like at the very end where the crackers are, and here's the like openness to the aisle with his cart, and he's like, "Oh, it's not like you've ever eaten one before in your life." You don't even know me. How the fuck do you know I've never eaten a goldfish before in my life? And yes, I have. I eat goldfish all the time. Oh my god, like, are you serious? And I just kind of looked at him and was just like, ha ha. And he's like, "I have 2 boxes, so ha ha ha." Okay, cool. And he like walks away. I'm just like, that was unnecessary. Like, who the fuck are you to say I've never eaten a goldfish before? And then I get my goldfish and I'm walking, and somehow he ends up behind me. And he's like, "Sorry for being hard on you or giving you shit or something like that. You're just one of those really skinny people." And honestly, I thought that was nice. Like, thank you. I enjoy being skinny. I work hard and eat healthy so that I'm skinny. And he's just like, I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "That's me being rude." I don't know if he meant in the sense of in society's eyes, me saying that to you would be considered rude. And if that's true, then why the fuck are you saying it to me? Just leave me the fuck alone. I'm a 17-year-old girl in a grocery store just trying to buy some goldfish, and you're like a 48-year-old man harassing the fuck out of me now? This is the second time you have felt the need to comment on my weight in the grocery store? Like, what the fuck? And I just kind of laughed and went to self-checkout, and he walked down and he went to like a checkout where someone checks you out. So we're both checking out. And by the time I was done with self-checkout, here's us. He's like in his line, there's a couple in front of him, I'm in my line, and I start leaving. And if you go all the way down, here's customer service, way over here. So I had to walk by him to get to my boyfriend. And so I'm walking down, and while I'm walking, we make eye contact. I'm so sorry if I'm touching my hair and it's annoying the fuck out of you. We make eye contact. So I smile and I'm like, "Have a nice day." Walking around, I shouldn't have even said anything, let's be honest here. And he's done. Like, he's done checking out. He's about to walk out of his thing. And he's like, as I'm walking by. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. He has something else he feels the need to say to me. And so I kind of just stop and I don't say anything. I just look at him, and he's like, well, my daughter was about 120 pounds when she finally confessed, and there's no way that you weigh more than 100 pounds, and I just really don't understand how you guys do what you do. Are you fucking kidding me? Did you really just stand there and accuse me of having an eating disorder? And I don't understand how you have this eating disorder. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You literally have no idea who I am. This is the first time I've ever met this guy. The third time now I've talked to him. And I was just like standing there, like speechless. I had nothing to say to him. Like, are you freaking serious right now, dude? Are you serious? And I'm just standing there looking at him like, okay. And I was like like I was on the verge of crying at this point, because it was just like, what the fuck did I do to deserve you talking to me like this? For you, literally, you're harassing me, okay? I don't care what anyone else thinks. I was being harassed in this grocery store, and I'm just standing there, and he's like, when I was in wrestling, I weighed in, and the lowest I ever weighed was 150 pounds, and you'll never understand what it feels like to be 150 pounds. And I'm just like, okay. And I still had not said anything. Like, I had nothing to say. I'm just standing there. And I should have said something. I should have walked the fuck away and told him he cannot talk to someone like the way he was talking to me. And I feel like there's something else happened, but as he was finishing talking, like, I was literally going to hand him a kindness card because I felt the need to so badly. The only thing I could think about that entire time was how bad I wanted to hand him one of my kindness cards, so maybe he got the picture in his brain that, like, he has no idea who a person is, and he, like, needs to put a little kindness in his fucking heart. Whether he thinks he's being mean or not, that's not an acceptable thing to do to a teenage girl in a grocery store. Whether I have an eating disorder or not, that's none of your business. That's literally, you have no right, no place, nothing to be accusing me of that, to be talking to me about it. No, like, if I actually had one, chances are, like, things would have been a lot worse for me after. And, like, I was just so, like, I was literally shaking. I didn't even know what to do or what to say. And as he was finishing, he just turns around and walks away. Like, I didn't have a chance. The conversation never really ended. And, like, we stood there. He just, as he was finishing his sentence, took his cart and walked away. And I was just like, holy shit. And, like, my boyfriend watched from the customer service the entire time what happened. And, like, I got to him and he's like, what was that? Like, what was going on? So that was the end of that. That's the last time I ever saw that guy. I never talked to him again, never seen him again. But, like, that was literally, like, a crazy moment in my life. Like, I've never experienced anything like that since then or up to that moment. Like, nothing ever. And so the last story just happened the other day, and is the reason I decided to make this story time, because it kind of just, like, put me over the fucking edge. So, me and my friend go on this hike, and it was a super nice day out. It was like 65 degrees, and here it's rare for it to be, like, super sunny and nice, because it's just, like, spring, so the weather's, like, the most bipolar shit you've ever seen. Like, it was supposed to be, like, nice all day, and we went on this hike, and I was wearing a crop top, a sweatshirt that was, like, literally this long, but it was, like, a zip-up sweatshirt, leggings, and, like, running tennis shoes type thing. I never wear tennis shoes. That was a rare day, but I was. And I'm going into Walmart to get some oil for my car. So as I'm walking into Walmart, a group of, like, 15-year-old boys are walking out of Walmart. And when we meet, so we're, like this, I'm walking this way, they're walking this way. The guy says to me, that was closest to me, he's like, oh my God, you're just looking for attention. What? Me putting on this crop top this morning did not mean I wanted you to fucking comment on it. Like, no, I'm not looking for your attention, and I sure as hell don't need you to be rude to me as I'm minding my own damn business walking through Walmart. Like, fuck off. Who the fuck are these people? Like, where in your brain do you get the idea that it is okay to say these kind of things to someone? Like, oh my God, please leave me alone. And I honestly didn't even register in my head that he could possibly be talking to me until like a couple minutes, like a couple seconds after he like walked away. And if it had, I like would have went off on this kid, because you're like 16 years old and you are being a complete asshole to some 17-year-old girl that's walking through Walmart in a crop top. Like, why are you so offended by that? I can wear whatever I want. That doesn't change the kind of person I am. That doesn't change anything about me. That doesn't change any kind of opinion you should have on me. You have no idea who I am, and what I wear, what I look like, what I choose to do with my life is none of your damn business. People don't have a right to make fun of you for that, to harass you for that, to body shame you for that, and like stand up to them. Make them realize that what they are doing is as wrong as calling a fat person fat. Like, people do not walk around and see an obese person in the grocery store and feel the need to comment on their weight, but for some reason when they see a skinny teenage girl, which there are plenty of us in this world, there are so many skinny girls in this world, because like everyone says you have to be skinny to be beautiful, but then when you are, people fucking bash you for it and give you shit, and it's so ridiculous. Like, I'm allowed to be proud of the body that I have created, the body that I work hard to like maintain, the body that I live in. It's mine. I can choose to wear fucking crop tops and sweaters and booty shorts if that's what I want to do. And I just really wanted to like get this out and voice my opinion on this subject, because I feel like it's very common. I know for a God-given fact I'm not the only one that this shit has happened to, and like I want anyone who this ever happens to again, like, you defend yourself. Some of them have really gotten to me, and I was like, am I wrong? Like, am I a bad person for wearing this crop top? No, you are not. Like, wear crop tops when it's fucking snowing outside if that's what you want to do. Like, who are they to tell you not to? I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it just like encouraged you to do whatever you want and not care what other people think about you, because literally you do you, girl. Like, that is, you do you, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go back inside and I'm gonna edit this video and I'm gonna post it right now because I want my opinion on the fucking internet. Please subscribe for more videos, and so yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!